Hi there, so you joined me today back out on Buddy, the original economical ride, Buddy the Meteor 350. Now you might be able to hear I'm not fully recovered from my cold or whatever it was, but I feel well enough that I can go for a gentle ride on Buddy today. And for me it was important to move Buddy again because he's been parked up for quite a long time now, several months. If you recall, I took Norman the Himalayan over to Mahaka to meet Gwyn Peak's biker. Then the following weekend was the Royal Enfield One ride, where again I took Norman the Himalayan because I thought he'd be better for that route, which turned out to be the case. And then I've done 2 or 3 videos with Attila the gorilla. And all that time, Buddy's been sat in the garage, twiddling his thumbs. And there is kind of a reason for that, as well as the fact that I was using the other bikes. Was that basically early in the summer I ordered some of those, I think they call them the premium long haul hard case panniers. And this year Royal Enfield brought out some hard case panniers for the Meteor 350 and the Super Meteor 650. And yeah, early summer I was over at Motos Mattia and they had a pair of these panniers, and I looked at them and said, oh yeah, they're pretty smart, I'll have them for Buddy. So that was the plan. But they didn't have the mounting rails, they only had the panniers. And when they went to order the mounting rails, the distributor said yeah, they were out of stock, they were waiting for delivery from India. So basically I took my panniers off of Buddy here for the MOT because I didn't want any hassles, because I don't have any homologation certification for those panniers. So Buddy's been sat with the panniers off, and I've sort of been thinking, well, I don't need to worry about riding Buddy because, you know, any day now Almeria's going to get in touch and they're going to say, yeah, we've got all of the gear, come over and get the pannier rails and the panniers fitted. And I thought, so he's going to get a long ride over to Almeria pretty soon. Well, you know, this was like, I don't know, July time maybe when this all started. And so since then I've not been sort of too focused on riding Buddy because I just kept thinking that, you know, any day now he's going to get a ride over to Almeria to pick up his new panniers. So we still haven't heard anything. Probably not helped by the fact that apparently the Royal Enfield distributor for Spain, they did have a fire in one of their warehouses and they lost quite a lot of stuff, so they're probably busy trying to get all of that back into stock as well. So yeah, that was basically it really. I just thought, well, I'll leave Buddy because we'll be off to Almeria soon enough, and it's just dragged on and on. So yeah, it was important to get out today, give him a little run. But he's absolutely fine, he's just a little bit dusty, or he's been in the garage for so long. So yeah, at some point I'll give him a wash off, but not now. While I'm still a little bit poorly, I'll wait until I'm feeling better. So there you go. That's why Buddy's been out of the limelight for a little while, was because I was waiting to get these panniers fitted, and then I was going to present Buddy with his new panniers to you. Now the last time I came up this road, it was quite severely dug up. So we might have to do a bit of off-roading in a minute, we shall see. But yeah, this is a nice gentle little chug. And Buddy is so comfortable, you know, to get back on Buddy again, you just feel at home straight away. It's just such a relaxed riding position. It's just really enjoyable. was a really nice day for riding. It's a shame I'm not feeling up to going for a proper ride today, but yeah, it's a lovely day for riding. It's kind of like a spring-like day, you know, it's kind of warm but not hot, and by our standards there's not an awful lot of wind either. So yeah, it's a lovely day for a ride today. Yeah, up here I think that's where the road was dug up before. I think they're putting in some sort of access roads for some new wind turbine construction. They're going to be fitting some wind turbines around here. Yeah, there's some up ahead. Look, there's one of the new ones straight up ahead there. Yeah, so I think that's what all of this is. Yeah, here we go. Look, yeah, this is like a little bit of light off-roading for you, buddy. Oh yeah, nice deep gravel, lovely. And I think that was the worst of it. Yeah, you can see up there, look, they've got the towers up for those wind turbines over there. So that's what all this is about, it's just to get the access for the big trucks in and out of there. So what does this say? Oh, okay, truck exit. Yeah, but we need to go this way because this is the road. Yeah, it's all changed up here, blimey. Well, it's a good job I didn't clean Buddy before I came out, because he probably would have got all dusty going through all of that crap. So that's alright, he was dusty already, so that's good. It's a bit more windy up here. Oh, more gravel and crap. Made a right old mess of this. But yeah, I mean, that road, that track, that's brand new. That's just literally to access where they're going to be putting another wind turbine. Quite a major logistical effort, really, when you think about it. Yeah, that road's not great at the moment. We'll have to give that one a miss in future, I think, for a little while. Let's go this way. We like going this way. Yeah, so in other news, yeah, you may not, probably won't have noticed because I managed to keep the videos going, but I have actually been on holiday. Which is a very rare occurrence for me. I think the last holiday I went on was 6 years ago, and then before that, I think the previous one was 11 years before that. I don't tend to go on holiday because I find going on holiday on my own kind of pointless, because I pretty much just do what I would have done at home anyway, just without the motorbikes to play with. So it's like, yeah, I generally don't bother. But I got invited to join some friends on their holiday. And because I've been working hard this year and I felt like I did need a bit of a break, I agreed to join them. So yeah, I went to Mallorca for 10 days. And it's funny because, like, most people would say it was a shit holiday, because basically it was only the first 2 days when we were there when it didn't rain. The rest of the time we had severe weather warnings because there were a lot of thunderstorms about. That was when we had all the flooding in Ibiza, so that we had lots of extreme weather warnings every day after that. So basically, you know, it was kind of overcast and thundering, and at any moment you could just get like a massive downpour. So you couldn't really plan to go out and do anything, so you didn't tend to make any plans. But it worked out alright for me, because I was like, well, that's good. It takes the pressure off. You don't have to go out and do anything. So I actually really enjoyed it. I had lots of naps, you know. I kind of snoozed a lot, and then between showers I'd get up and pop out to a bar or a restaurant for a bit, then go back to my hotel room and snooze a bit more. So yeah, for me it wasn't a crap holiday actually. I really enjoyed it, and it really was relaxing. I mean, I could have been anywhere, you know. I didn't need to be in Mallorca really, because I didn't see much of it. But yeah, for me it was fine. I'm not a beach person, so I wasn't there for the beach, but I felt sorry for those people that were there that week that obviously liked the beach, because yeah, that was a pretty crap week for them. So normally, you know, having chilled out that much and had lots of nice food and drink, you would think that I'd be coming back from holiday feeling nicely refreshed, but of course the last 3 days I came down with this flu or COVID. I think it's actually COVID, because like COVID, I've had a couple of days where I thought I was better, and then I've done a couple of things, and then the next day it's come back with a vengeance and knocked me for 6, which is kind of what my experience with COVID was. So anyway, yeah, I spent the last 3 days of the holiday feeling pretty terrible, and then obviously I came home with this as well. So now I've had 2 weeks of it. So yeah, that wasn't ideal, but I think I'm more or less over it. Famous last words with this particular illness, but yeah, I think I'm largely over it. I won't overdo things today, and it'll be important actually to get back to work next week, because I've been off work pretty much since I came off holiday, because I haven't been feeling like I could concentrate very well. So yeah, hopefully I can get healthy and get back to work on Monday. Good old buddy. He's just a little chugger. Oh, I do love these high speed bumps they keep putting in everywhere. Oh. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of the news. The buddy is gonna eventually, hopefully, get some new panniers, but it's taken a long time to get that sorted out. And yeah, that I was away on holiday, had crap weather, did lots of sleeping, eating and drinking, so it was actually quite pleasant. When I was on Mallorca, one of the first 2 days when the weather was actually decent, I was fortunate enough that I chose one of those days to hire a car. So I did actually take a car around the island and get to experience some of their amazing mountain roads over in Mallorca. And yeah, I'd very much like to go there with one of the bikes one day. It would be a little adventure, but you know, the island's not that huge, so I think I could probably do the whole thing in 5 days. I could probably a day there, a day back, and 3 days on the island, something like that. So you know, that might happen. That involves, I think it's from Valencia, you can get a ferry. I think it takes about 7 hours to get across. But yeah, that would certainly be something to try and do at some point. probably have to take Buddy. I think Buddy would enjoy those roads the most. But yeah, some really stunning mountain roads there, some beautiful scenery. So definitely a place worth visiting on two wheels at some point. Yeah, I'm actually starting to feel now a little bit queasy. So I think I've probably already overexerted myself a little bit. So yeah, I think I'll just get down the end of this road and then we'll head home. Call it a day. I don't want to overdo things. But it's certainly, I feel a lot less guilty now that Buddy's had a little run out. He seems to be enjoying it as well. And it's been good to be out on a bike, however briefly, once again. Yeah, right, so I think we'll leave you there. I'll head off home now and get Ruby a sausage. Yeah, this is just a little quick update for you. Hopefully I don't suffer for making this video, and you know, next weekend I can hopefully go for a bit more of a ride. But anyway, yeah, thanks very much for watching. Have a great week until the next one. And yeah, in a minute there'll be some sausage action. And this week's sausage action is especially for Louie. That's Ken's Louie, because I've heard that Louie, he's a Rottweiler by the way, absolutely goes mental when Ruby eats her sausages. So this week's sausage is dedicated to Louie. Bye bye. So Ruby, so far this video has been somewhat devoid of sausage content. Yes, it's mainly been about Dad's silly motorbike. Yes, I know. Yes, anyway, Louie in England, the Rottweiler, he wants to see some sausage action. So this one's for Louie, alright? So Louie, this one's for you, mate. Oh, great sausage, Lewis. Nice one. Tasty.